Hi, I'm Steve and welcome back to In Perspective. As a performance mindset coach, I work with athletes, coaches and parents to turn pressure into progress. In the next 5 minutes or so, we'll unpack comparison in sport, what it does to your focus and what it does to your motivation. I'll also give you 5 simple tools that you can use right away. No jargon, just clear steps that you can put into action. Comparison is when you measure yourself against others. That's not rocket science. But in sport, this might be checking yourself against someone's speed, someone's skill, or their results, and then judging yourself against them. Comparison isn't always a negative, however. It can help you learn. But if it takes over, it can lead to frustration, self-doubt, or even losing focus on your own progress. When you compare too much, your focus shifts from what you can control to what others are doing. Your confidence may drop because you're always chasing someone else's standard, and also you miss the chance to track your own growth. The key is learning to notice comparison and then turn it into something useful. So here are the 5 types of comparison that we as humans associate with. The first is upward comparison. This is you comparing to someone that's performing better. It can inspire you, of course, but often triggers discouragement if interpreted as fixed ability. On the flip side, downward comparison. This is you comparing to someone who is performing worse. This can give you short relief, but also can reduce growth drive. Lateral comparison is you comparing yourself to peers at the same level. Definitely useful for benchmarking, but really risky when it becomes the primary measure of worth. Temporal comparison is comparing yourself to earlier versions of you. This is by far the healthiest form of comparison, but only when we're honest and it's metric driven. Finally, idealized performance comparison. This is comparing ourselves to edited, polished, or selective performances. Often, this is misleading and prone to fostering shame. So here are the 5 simple takeaways I mentioned at the top of the show, and how we can start to introduce and consistently practice them. Firstly, name the thought. Say to yourself, that's a comparison thought. This will help you separate the thought from the fact. Secondly, shift to learning. Ask yourself, what's one thing I can learn from them? And instead of saying, I'm worse than them, think to yourself, what skill could I try? Number 3, compare to yourself. Use your own progress as the benchmark. Look back at last week, last month, or last season. Number 4, make an if-then plan. If I start comparing during training, then I'll take 2 box breaths and focus on one skill. And finally, a quick reset. Take a couple breaths, say to yourself, this is tough, but I'm learning. And also do one small action like a stretch or 5 reps to distract your mind. Comparison will always show up in sport. Fact. What matters is how you use it. So notice it, shift it, and focus on your own growth. If you'd like help building a structured and robust mindset, connect with us at Athletic Mindset. Thank you for listening.